means when these plays come upon, you think niggas gonna change?
No, I don't think no.
You think these bitches gonna change? No. You think the white man gonna change? No. That's why you gonna say, yep. And it's actually the Most High just hardening their hearts so they won't change. So there ain't no such thing as free will. Understand that. The Most High plays both sides. He either gonna put you in for wickedness or he gonna put you in for righteousness. It's up to you to try to do your best, Yahweh willing that you're on that righteous side. Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 3. And through covetousness shall they with fringed words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time langeth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. For if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them in chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment. And we're those angels that the Most High talking about. Those angels are the elect that he put us in. We're the angels that he's talking about. He just said that Jonah and all of them was angels. So, you know, the Israelites, those angels. He has the other, you know, angels, messengers, then the other angels too. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah and 8 persons, a preacher of righteousness. They said a preacher of righteousness, somebody that's going to tell you the truth. The only person that's going to tell you the truth, somebody that's reading out the Most High's book daily, every time they speak. Not somebody that read one verse, close it, and then talk some vain babbling bullshit. A preacher of righteousness, being in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turned the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with and overthrew, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. So Sodom and Gomorrah was an example of what's going to happen if you live ungodly. America is doing everything. So what you think is going to happen? He's going to burn this fucking place up. This is Sodom and Gomorrah is an example of the things not to do. America is doing everything. What? Everybody want to do what you can't do. What it is, it's good to, it's easy to live evil. Or some shit like that, because live and evil is spelled backwards, some shit like that. It's easy to live evil.
Or they'll say ignorance is bliss.
Just put me on to that. That's crazy.
It's easy to do evil, but it's hard to do good. You want to do everything.
Everybody
that's wicked.
around don't want to do good. It's not only one trying to do good and see stuff for the good, and everybody else wants some evil stuff.
And that's why the American always say, live your life. You know, who sung that shit? Rihanna, right? Just live your life. And T.I., But just live your life, which is going back to the evils.
Revelation, I think it's 19 or 22.
This is Daniel, chapter 7, verse 11. I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words, which the horn spake. I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed, and given to the burning flame. And that's exactly what's going to happen here to America. America is that beast. It's going to be destroyed. And how is it going to be destroyed? Because the Most High is going to give his Israelites, his chosen men, 144,000 spiritual power to knock some sense into all these people. And when I mean knock some sense, basically kill them. However we see fit. So it's up to us to become creative. Now, before we get that type of spiritual power, we have to have this. All right? You said 19, right?
Nah, 19 to 20.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalm chapter 35, verse 12. They reward me evil for good, to the spoiling of my soul. So that's what America do. They reward evil. Rappers, all the rappers.
That too. It's like as soon as you say something about killing one of each other, that's what
you know what I mean? They promote gang violence, selling dope to their people, and they get rewarded with all these bitches. They say that God is blessing them. You know what I mean? All this type of shit. They get rewarded for their evil works. So, and that's America, man. That's why the Most High got to destroy this place. Everything is black.
And some of our people don't want to listen. Like, they don't see nothing.
Like, people not going to listen. It's meant for them to die. It's meant.
This is Revelation. You got more?
No, that was it.
This is Revelation, chapter 19, verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. Though these both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone.
Miracles is
I
because
love
when
that.
you get that chip implanted in you, can start your car up. You can turn your phone, ain't even gotta be on. As soon as you touch your phone, it comes automatically on. You touch the computer, it comes on. Everything is gonna be electronic. So that's like, oh shit. They're gonna be like God to these people. They're gonna worship the white man. Basically, you getting that image, you're bowing down to the so-called white man. You're saying that that's your Lord, that's your master. And the Most High said, don't bow down to no man. His Israelite people not supposed to bow down to no one.
That's why I'm bowing down to the police now. That's Israel, man.
And all those that take that mark, you're destined to burn. All right? Go ahead.
1 Thessalonians 4 and 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. So while all this is going on, that's why we gotta come out here and comfort one another with the words. Because Lord willing, we have to elect, the Most High is going to take us out of all this hell. Second Thessalonians 2 and 7. The mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now let it will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High sent them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie.
So the Most High sent those strong delusions. He sent strong delusions amongst the people, so they would believe these lies.
So how does he don't love everybody?
He don't love everybody. If he sent delusions so you can believe the lie to deceive you, because he didn't want to deal with you. He set you up to for
failure.
destruction.
A lot of people mock that, you know.
And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe in lies, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. Because the reason why people don't want to come back to the Most High, because they want to do what's not right. They would rather be in
That's
the
what I
world.
see what's going on now. They don't want to do what's right.
They would rather, it's like he said, it's easy to be wicked. And like, I'm not doing that, that's too hard. The Most High is going to send you a strong delusion. And they're going to end up getting that chip. Or whatever judgment the Most High has for you.
Romans 16 and 7.
Here it is. You got something?
No, go ahead,
This verse Maccabees, chapter 12, verse 9. Therefore, we also, albeit we need none of these things, for that we have the holy book of Scripture in our hands to comfort us. So that's why, and like my brother just stated, we come out here to try to get the scriptures out to comfort, to let our people to know who they are, so you can get some type of understanding. The so-called white man not gonna give you the truth. These passages set up by the so-called white man, so they only believe what the slave masters taught them. They actually haven't went into depth of this scripture, so they don't know shit, and they don't get into everything. They just go into the things that the white man tell them to get into, which is John 3:16. Oh man, you know what? That's another precept on the book too. That one I just read.
Yeah, I know. For John, right?
Oh, that paper.
Oh, for the book, yeah. To get on the chariots, and I'm gonna go for the chariots, and I'm gonna jump to the topic that we're at the beginning. But to get on the chariots, there's Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. So the Lord's chariots is 20,000 by 1,000, man.
What is chariot? You said
A chariot is what they call a UFO. Those ain't UFOs. We identified it. Those are the chariots of the Most High. So it's no longer an unidentified flying object. We gave it a name, the chariot of the Most High. We know what those are. So does the so-called white man. He knows what those are because that shit destroyed his ass back in Basra and back in the Middle East when he was there.
They got down there too?
Yeah. This is Romans. Now go to the where we're back on. This is Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. So the Most High told us to mark all those people, and all these people that go past, they're being marked. I don't have to actually touch them or even point to them. We're here, you're not listening, you just got marked.
Yeah, also something about Nate, man.
Come on.
That's how I look. I'm like, dang, people ain't
See,
even trying to
but he
stand.
saw,
Yeah.
came over, because he knew fringes, blue. Yep, I'm here, I'm staying. That's a person of spirit and in truth. Now you got to build on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I got to learn how to build on that.
Gotta build on
That's
that.
my only thing. It's hard. I be in the house right now, open up the Bible, King James Bible, read certain scriptures, and then trying to see how I relate to it. Then they just stop after that. I come back, but I want somebody to keep getting feedback on, keep going and going and building on it.
He's crying for it, man. He's crying for it.
Everything I looked up, like, this is the only thing that made sense to me. Like, this is stuff that I'm really living out every day. Like, other stuff, like, man, this shit can't be true. They stealing this from this. Like, they stealing everything from us.
Go to Psalms 57:34.
7:34.
That's going off what you just said.
It's like our culture is, how we living out every day, like stuff that we experiencing and all that. Every time I go in the Bible, it's like, damn, I'm going through this right now. This is how my people's at.
Because he put you back into that
Going off
remembrance.
of
Oh, matter of fact, let me
all right.
3 and 4?
No. 57 and 34.
what is
It's not? It's not 57?
I have Psalm 57.
Oh, maybe
I got 3 and 4.
try
Here, let me read this.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32.
like 37.